government's role there and offshore drilling.
Yeah, well, do you want to talk about the government's role before the disaster or after the disaster?
Oh,
Okay, sure. Before, we've got plenty of regulations in place already that I think just weren't enforced. As I understand it, there is a specific regulation in place that says that when you're drilling offshore, you have to have a shut-off valve at the point of insertion into a well. I don't know the exact verbiage on that, but something like that is in place. I know that. That obviously was not the case with this drill when the Deepwater Horizon was put out to sea. If that would have been enforced, we wouldn't be having leaking oil right now. We would probably still have 11 deaths, which is tragic in and of itself. And those families are obviously mourning their lost loved ones. But we wouldn't be having this continual flow of oil out of the ocean floor. Since that has happened, though, we haven't seen any activity, really, any tangible activity that's helped mitigate the disaster that is now taking place in the Gulf Coast states. We see oil coming in and bubbling up into little tar balls on the beaches everywhere. We see marshes in Louisiana being devastated, probably permanently. We see industries like shrimp fishing and other fishing in the Gulf Coast being damaged very negatively. When there are solutions out there from some private vendors, some private resources that could have really helped contain this oil in a smaller area and kept it from going into the areas that are causing damage right now. The government should have facilitated that and removed any roadblocks that would have kept those companies from going in and helped the process of cleaning up the oil.
Did that happen? Did government prevent that?
No, it didn't. That's the problem. The government did not say, all right, whatever roadblocks are in the way, ABC company that's got this technology that can absorb the oil, we're going to remove those roadblocks for you. What they did is just kept dragging their feet, sending lawyers to the Gulf Coast first, instead of resources to remove those obstacles.
What's BP's and the other private sector players' role in containing the spill?
To contain it. They are 100% responsible. It's their oil rig that blew up. BP is responsible.
Okay, but you're giving some culpability after the...
No, I'm not giving No. I'm sorry. I don't mean to mince words here. The government has a role in that. Obviously, they are the overseer of the regulations and legislation that would prevent somebody from being able to go in. What the government needs to do is help facilitate those companies to go in and do their job, right? So if there is a roadblock like there was in Louisiana of getting more sand in to build sandbars off the coast to prevent the oil from coming into the coast, the government should have made sure, the federal government should have made sure that all clearance was given to be able to do that. They didn't. They didn't do it in time anyway, so it was held up in Louisiana and oil started coming in the Gulf shores or in the coastline.